Welcome to Pets in Paradise TV, the show that explores the relationship between humans and animals in one of the most beautiful places on Earth, Hawaii. Here's what's coming up in the next half hour. We'll witness a match made in doggy heaven while learning a few canine relationship facts. With brains smaller than your big toe, find out how chickens are the ultimate challenge for animal trainers. Their bite is over 238 pounds per square inch. See if the German Shepherd is the right dog for your family. Then learn how a dog's unconditional love is the motivation for these inmates to become better people. Pets in Paradise TV starts now. The average size of a chicken's brain is about the size of a man's thumbnail. And if you can learn to train a chicken, you can learn to train just about any animal.
Let's get those chickens out, see if they're still interested in the game.
The chicken's name?
Featherfoot. See?
Go. What we train the chickens to do are exercises that transfer to dog training or parrot training or any kind of training.
The only requirement is to have a lot of patience and leave your ego at the door.
When you train a chicken, it gives you a clean slate. You know, I don't come in knowing I know how to sit my dog, etc. You don't know how to train a chicken, so it teaches you timing, it teaches you accuracy. It's essentially training the trainer to be a better animal trainer, whether it's a chicken or a dog.
Chickens will work for food. They can be trained to run obstacle courses and solve simple problems, all while being motivated by their appetites.
The training that the students are here to learn is all science-based training. So whether it's a chicken, a dog, an elephant, or an orangutan, the training techniques that they learn here are all the same on any of these species.
Positive reinforcement or negative reinforcement are the basic principles in animal training. Because chickens are so primitive, positive reinforcement tends to bring out the most effective results. An animal trainer can also use conditioned reinforcers like clickers so that an animal will begin to associate a sound with a positive behavior and response.
I was taught clicker training way back in the 80s. Yes, I'm that old. And but I do need a refresher course, and a good trainer is an open-minded trainer that's always learning new skills and honing up on old skills.
I'm kind of a jack of all trades, from dolphins to primates to elephants to dogs. I came here to do chickens because they can do the most basic components, and I can sharpen my skills and be able to use that to work with my larger animals.
Chickens can see the entire color spectrum that humans can see, unlike dogs that don't see reds and some shades of greens and blue. The trainers use the chicken's keen eyesight to their advantage, teaching them specific responses to color stimuli as well.
One of the first things we do is teach the chicken a discrimination. Color discrimination, shape discrimination.
So we first started with just putting down a red chip, and anytime the chicken pecked it, we clicked and treated it, So the chicken got a lot of rewards for pecking on the red chip. Then we slowly started to add other colors, but try to make it easy for the chicken so that it would peck the red one, and then slowly add other colors so that basically the chicken had to choose between the different colors, but would always hopefully pick the red one because that's the one it got rewarded for.
It's not all about science. There's definitely some luck and personality involved.
Superstitious behavior. means that the chicken is throwing something in that we didn't really think was an important part of the job description, the task analysis. The animal is embellishing a little bit. Well, I think this is part of it. So your superstitious behavior might be pecking instead of weaving, or in addition to weaving?
I think in addition to, and we saw it a little on the balance beam too, where she was doing pecking.
Similar workshops and trainings are offered all around the world. In the end, there is a trainer who has mastered the skills and precision that even the simplest creatures can follow. There are over 500 dog breeds. In this segment, we like to focus on just one and learn all about it. Today, it's all about the German Shepherd. Although it originated in Germany, the German Shepherd is a relatively new breed. It was originally a working dog that was used to herd sheep, but because of its strength and intelligence, it became a popular guard dog. The German Shepherd was bred starting in the late 1800s and was recognized by the United Kingdom Kennel Club in 1919. At that time, there were only 54 German Shepherds registered, but by 1926, that number was over 8,000. And in America, the breed's popularity soared because of the popular TV and movie personality Rin Tin Tin. Because of their intelligence, loyalty, and strength, the German Shepherd has been adopted by police forces around the world and is often just known as a police dog. German Shepherds are considered to be the world's leading police, military, and guard dog. As puppies, German Shepherds are sometimes called land sharks. That's because they love to bite and chew, and for that reason, it's not good to bring a puppy into a household with younger children. As they grow, they require lots of exercise, not just for their physical well-being, but also for their mental fitness. They need a yard to romp in, but can't be allowed to run free. The life expectancy of a German Shepherd is about 12 to 13 years, and as for health issues, they're especially prone to hip dysplasia. German Shepherds have a double coat, the outer coat, which sheds all year, and an undercoat that in cold climates keeps them warm. There's also a long-haired variety, but that coat isn't accepted by the AKC in America, although it is accepted in European kennel clubs. Studies indicate that the German Shepherd, although it has a reputation for being aggressive, doesn't appear to have a worse reputation than a small dog as far as biting goes. But it does have a strong bite. The German Shepherd's bite is over 238 pounds per square inch, compared to a pit bull at 235 and a Rottweiler at 265 pounds. While they may be known for their bite and their guard dog abilities, German Shepherds make a great breed for families with older kids. They are easily trained, extremely loyal, and very committed to their owners. And now you know all about the German Shepherd. During summer months, your dog can get too hot, and that could be dangerous. So how can you tell if your dog is overheating? A good way is to look for these signs: fast or noisy panting, and panting more than usual, glassy eyes, and gums that are bright red or blue. If your dog shows signs of confusion, vomiting, diarrhea, or seizures, you'll need to get to a vet as soon as possible. Certain breeds, like pugs and bulldogs, are at increased risk because of their short noses. Dogs with double coats, like collies and Shiba Inus, are also at risk. If your dog is overheating, what should you do? First, give him water, but don't let him drink excessively. Increase the airflow around him with a fan or air conditioning. Wet your dog's coat with cool tap water, but not ice water. Lowering your dog's temperature slowly is very important. Wrapping him in a wet towel also helps. And try to avoid walking your dog in the middle of the day. Instead, walk in the morning or at night when it's cooler. You'll both be happier. Now, more Pets in Paradise TV. In this segment, we see how a dog can bring out the gentle side of people in almost any environment.
Today, we're at the last class of Act Resilient, a 6-week class.
Meet Buddy, a therapy dog. He's not only providing comfort to the inmates here at the Women's Correctional Facility in Kailua, but he's also the incentive for many to complete the 6-week Act Resilient program, a program aimed to treat those suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder.
This is Buddy the dog. He's a 14-year-old golden retriever. He's the reward at the end of the program here at the Women's Community Correctional Center.
Dogs are unconditional. I mean, I have dogs myself, and even if you treat them badly, they still love you. Okay, so that non-judgmental part is important for the women, because a lot of them have a lot of guilt. They're separated from their family, their children, and whatever happened to them, they feel bad about it.
Dogs are awesome. They're like just like my kid, and they're really smart, and they know they can sense when people are scared or their feelings. That's why I like this class, because I got to meet them dogs.
Do you think dogs can help inmates feel better?
Yeah, because look I'm gonna have a beautiful day today because I got to meet Buddy, and yeah, and I think we can train them and be there for them.
Having Buddy here today, he's kind of the ambassador for the program, and we're starting out with this visit, getting the prison used to having a wonderful dog here on premises, getting the women used to interacting. We're going to be teaching the women how to train shelter dogs, and this is just the beginning for us.
Aww, it makes me miss my animals.
Because of the positive impact Buddy has had, the correctional facility will be bringing in shelter dogs for the women to work with and train.
It's going to be a win-win situation for the women and also the dogs. Some of the dogs are kind of hard-headed, just like the women, and so hopefully we can help each other out.
So the whole program is called The Culture of Respect. And we're going to teach people how to respect themselves, how to respect each other, how to respect the dogs, and it's going to change the way people relate to each other in this environment. And it's all through laughter and having fun.
The women are broken, and the program and the dogs are what's going to help us put them back together emotionally. And I think it's going to be a win-win situation, because when they do return to the community, they'll be better people for it.
The Act Resilient program has benefited over 4,000 participants statewide.
For this work, I won President Obama's Volunteer Service Award, and it's just been really, really helpful to help people handle PTSD.
This class was the first time I participated in it, and I really enjoyed it. It was a 6-week course, and this class has helped me to get out of myself, and it was really positive. Every time we do something good, we acknowledge it. The whole group acknowledges it, and we just get out of ourselves and we're like, very good, very good, yay!
He likes that.
He knows that too?
He knows it's positive.
What I found was when there's stress in the family, it goes all the way down, from the person who has the PTSD to the spouse, to the children, to the dog. And what I found I needed to do to have a complete healing was remove stress from the dog, and that then helped the family heal. So we have a technique that we use that helps dogs that have trauma to release that trauma. It's kind of like acupuncture, but it's just tapping on the acupuncture points without using needles. So we use different parts of our hand, so not necessarily just your fingertips. This is the therapy we do, and we're going to be teaching the women inmates how to do this therapeutic touch that we do with the dogs.
My dog has arthritis, right? So I have arthritis too, so we all have issues. I don't know. I can bear with it. You know, everybody needs somebody.
I guess it teaches us a lot, like responsibility, patience, to care for someone. It gets us out of ourselves.
Yeah. And just being an inmate here, you got so much time on your hands, you know.
Buddy's effect goes beyond the inmates. Even the staff needs a little relief from a stressful job.
Just having a therapy dog around just opens people's hearts, it mellows them out, it makes them happy, it makes them feel the love, and it's just a wonderful therapeutic activity to interact with dogs.
And through healing, many can find freedom again.
The best way to heal yourself is by giving to someone else, helping to heal someone else. So a dog that may be a challenging adoption, we're going to bring them over here. We're going to help the women heal themselves through healing the dog.
Do you believe in arranged marriages? In this segment, we'll witness a match made in doggy heaven while learning a few canine relationship facts.
It's time to get dressed. Here is his tuxedo.
This is Boo Boo. He's an Italian Grey Hound.
He's so handsome.
And today he's marrying Rue. She's also an Italian Grey Hound.
Yeah.
It may be an arranged marriage, but these two already share some chemistry.
Well, Rue and Boo Boo have a tempestuous relationship.
What I know about Rue is she likes to play hard to get.
She likes to be the dominating woman, and she likes to get her way.
It's no surprise that Rue wears the pants in this relationship. Studies on wolves and wild dog packs have shown that the majority of them have female leaders. Female dogs are usually more dominant than males.
Boo Boo has a broken heart because he was surrendered by his family, who felt he was a little bit too needy. So he's hoping to find good love with Rue.
It's known that wolves stay with their mates for life, but unlike their ancestors, dogs don't. The reason is probably because dogs have been domesticated and don't socialize in packs anymore. So Boo Boo and Rue may need to work a little harder in their marriage.
Well, you know, I knew something was going on between the two of them because whenever I take him out and she's in the house, when he comes back, she's ready to stalk him, and she sort of hides in the corner, and then she pounces out and then gets him all scared. And that is love.
Not only is playing love, it's also a way dogs express themselves socially. Unlike wild dogs and wolves, domestic dogs don't need to grow up. They have their food, water, and safety provided for them, so they can play their entire lives.
Something new, that's her dress, and then she has something old, which is her baby teeth.
Dogs getting married? I don't know, but it's fun. Definitely the people are probably more stressed today, although, as you can see, Boo Boo's pretty nervous and has the pre-wedding jitters.
As Rue's mother, I thought this was just going to be a very simple event. But I find myself feeling all the emotions of having like a human child be married, so I think I'm going to cry at the wedding.
In the past, dog weddings have been quiet family affairs. But these days, they're growing in popularity all over social media, making it easy for dog lovers to share their bow wow vows with the world.
Saying thank you for coming.
The big moment has arrived.
Rue and Boo, do you accept each other as BPAs, or best pals always? To let one another know that you're here for one another, to share your food should your mom unintentionally shortchange one of you.
Italian Grey Hounds are affectionate, intelligent, kind-mannered, and peaceful by nature. All great qualities to look for in your other half.
Then, in the name of all that is loving and true, it gives me great pleasure and honor to pronounce you best pals always. Hele olua, hele oko, meka maluhia o kia kua. You may now honi honi or kiss one another.
When Boo Boo and Rue lick each other's faces, they're not exactly kissing.
Hela mai kai, congratulations!
It can be a sign of affection, but more likely, it's a sign the licker wants to play or is busy setting the social order. Licking is the opposite of aggressive behavior. It's official, time to celebrate. It's hard to tell who's having more fun, the canine bride and groom or the distinguished guests.
It's time to cut the cake.
We're so excited to be a part of Rue and Boo's wedding. This is our very first wedding cake that we made. The bottom layer is Okinawan sweet potato and the top two layers are banana. And we really hope they enjoy it this year.
Dog cakes are getting more and more popular. They're made of ingredients that are healthy and safe for dogs to eat. The ingredients range from peanut butter, sweet potatoes, eggs, and other yummy foods that dogs love, and they usually taste good to humans too.
Boo Boo, how's married life?
When it comes to Boo and Rue's love, only time will tell. But one thing appears certain, their passion for cake will last forever.
Cake. Look at cake. Yay!